We should be grateful for all of our circumstances right now, grateful that we have toilet paper, grateful that we have heating and hot water and all these blessings that we have, the stores that even though the shelves might be emptier, hey, we've got food and maybe too much food. So anyway, talk about a little bit more about the immune system. And you mentioned chiropractic. I'm as a chiropractic physician, I know how chiropractic can help your immune system. Tell us a little bit more about that and some nutrition that can help us.
Yeah. So for me, as I, growing up, my dad was a chiropractor. He originally was going to be a dentist. He got injured. His cousin literally carried him into a chiropractor office. The chiropractor helped him, got him back where he was walking. And he told my dad, you need to do for the world what was done for you. And that's really the philosophy I was born under. And so I've growing up, if I was ever stressed or didn't feel good, whether that was I was stressed because, the activities at sports, or whether I was just worried about school, or I get adjusted and felt better. I didn't really understand why, right? If I was not feeling good physically or sick, I get adjusted and felt better, right? So we know from research and studies in the past, that the people that choose manual medicine tend to respond better. My own brother, who's an orthopedic surgeon, he says, anytime my neck gets off or out, that's when I know I'm going to get sick. And so he always, when he sees me, he asks me to adjust his neck, right? And so the reality is when you don't feel well in your body, right? You don't feel well. You might have, your head might hurt, your neck might be sore, your stomach might hurt, you might be achy all over. So you should move, right? You should move your body, get that movement going on, because your body's experience, your brain, you're feeling your experience through your body. So get those, your body's talking to you. If it's sore, it's achy, get it adjusted, get some massage, do an Epsom salt bath, right? Do those things that get your body moving so the body can facilitate that. If you're sore from exercising, the last thing you want to do is not stretch, right? So just lay there, it may make it worse. Right. So the same thing is true physically, get a little bit of movement, right? But the same thing is true. So, you talk about washing your hand, right? And not touching your face, because that's when you might touch a bacteria or something like that. Well, there's a barrier on our skin, right? That's responsible for keeping things in and out. Well, it's also in our mucous membranes from our nose all the way down to the exit canal. Right. And so that barrier that's there, that's your digestive system and a big part of the immune system. So what things does that part need? It needs vitamin D, it needs vitamin A and vitamin E, right? It needs good probiotics, right? It's got to have those things. It needs things like L-glutamine, right? It needs those things to create that barrier and that wall, so that I think God knew we were going to be stupid with what we ate. So he said, hey, I'm going to put a big part of their immune system right in that digestive tract, so when they eat stuff, they don't hurt themselves as quite as bad. Right. But over years of, antibiotic use and high stress, it's damaged those cells. And so even food wise, broths, a broth is one of those things that actually is it's got a lot of collagen. It's helpful for the intestinal tract to heal. A lot of your green vegetables and stuff like that, super, super healthy, right? Great for your intestinal tract with the fiber. Right. So for me, my family personally, every single day right now, they're taking probiotics. I take one with what's called beta-glucan or Wellmune, because that's one of the things your body uses to tag foreign invaders. I take extra doses of vitamin D and vitamin A and E right now to help my mucous membranes. Okay, a couple companies you and I used before, they have something they call the Natural Sleep Pack I use, and my formulations my dad's made to help the immune system. We're not trying to kill anything, right? That's not the goal. The goal is what can I do to support my body to handle the process? Because even people get vaccinations. The vaccine is not the magic. The vaccine is not the magic. The magic is the body's response to an infection or a vaccine. That's the magic. The whole idea behind a vaccine is that I put a small substance, hopefully a weakened virus, right, into the body. The body responds to it by making a copy. So when it sees the real thing, it responds differently, right? But if you have already a broken down immune system because your gut function's poor or all the other things are poor, it's not going to respond near as well, right? So to me, I want my body's systems working optimally, right? So that when it gets exposed to something, right? Because you're going to be exposed to, whether it's this coronavirus or anything else, you're going to be exposed to something. People don't catch colds, they earn colds, right? So they don't catch them, they earn them. And what I mean by that is most people, I know if I haven't been sleeping well, I haven't been getting my adjustment, if I'm stressed out, right? Whatever it might be, I'm more susceptible. right? More susceptible. I put my body more at risk to not be able to handle things the way it should. But most people don't know what to do. Like, I think it's kind of a tragedy, but in our culture, like, people don't really know how to be healthy. They don't really know a lot about how to manage finances, and they don't really have a lot of skill sets when it comes to how to build relationships, right? How to handle conflict. Like, we aren't trained on those things in school. We're taught how to read, write, and do arithmetic, right? So I think it's an opportunity to learn, but there's great resources out there. So for me, like, I want people taking good natural substances in their bodies, right? Eat live things, okay? Their body needs those live things, okay? And then I want them to get the physical care that allows their body to function well, right? So for me, that's chiropractic, that's acupuncture, that's massage.